Christian's a very unique character. I think it's a very sort of eccentric kind of action movie. It's very character conscious. So I think that people respond to that. And even though he's a specific guy on a spectrum and all that, but I think what he's dealing with is universal for everybody, looking for love, looking for connection. And so I think it's universal, and I think people respond to it.
So I played Braxton, the accountant team. Look, it's been 8 years, and I think we feel every bit of those 8 years. Not just that we're 8 years older, but, the accountant one finished by them agreeing that they were going to meet up in a couple of weeks, and they did. It was 8 years, and that takes a huge toll. Look, I just think in the first movie, really invites, Braxton and Chris only got to be together a little bit. You learn so much about their backstory, but this one they're really, it's really so much about the two of them and their dynamic, and I can't think of anybody better to work with on that than Ben. He's a real hero of mine, and I'm so proud to call him a friend. He's equal parts a beautiful human being as he is a beautiful artist, and I'm just I'm really proud of this movie, and I'm really grateful to have done it with so many people that I love.
Gavin, is a guy I've worked with a couple of times in my third movie with him. I love him. He's wonderful. What I love about his movies is that, yes, when whatever genre he's working in, sports genre, action, he fulfills all those things. He makes a great version of that. But underneath it, there's always humor and humanity and a connection to the characters. It's just a whole package, and I'm really proud of the movie. I love it. Gavin does a fabulous job, and I can't wait for you to see it. My character is a guy named Christian Wolf, who's very gifted with numbers and sort of solving puzzles and kind of front brain. He's extremely smart, so I had to fake that part. But he's also has a difficult time connecting with people and feeling comfortable, and so he's got these kind of superpowers, and he also happens to be expertly trained both money launderer and sort of deadly weapon. But in terms of getting along with and managing his relationship, particularly with his brother who he loves and is estranged from, is a hard time. He's both trying to figure out how to have a relationship with a woman and how to meet people and date, and having a tough time with that, and also trying to reconnect with his brother. So really at the heart of the movie, it's about a guy trying to figure out how to be a person in the world and have good relationships.
So I play Mary Beth Medina. I work at the Treasury Department. In the first movie, I was just a lowly analyst, and Ray King, played by J.K. Simmons, he sort of plucks me out of obscurity, and he sees something in me. And so here we are, 8 years later, Accountant 2. I'm now deputy director, so I've got a nice fancy position, and I'm gonna need the accountant's help. I've got to track him down and call him up and say, hey, I need you to help solve this puzzle. So we kind of have different approaches to how we work. I kind of like rule of law. I like following, legal boundaries, and let's just say that Christian Wolf and his brother Braxton do not.
I play Anais, who is an assassin. She is also neurodivergent. I won't go into what her divergent is, but she is someone who is a bit of an anti-hero. She's really dangerous and messed up, but she's also, there's a softness there. So that's as far as I'll go.
I play the character Justine, who is the main character, Chris's handler and childhood best friend. And she's on a mission from behind the computer, and she's the leader of a group of students who help her with her
42.
Not so legal things she does.
It was a whole other level. Our director Gavin was incredible. He was actually incredible to work with him, and to work with the other kids in our team was awesome.
It's by far the most accommodating film set I've ever worked on. They made a big effort to hire neurodivergent actors to play their neurodivergent characters, and they really listened to us. They brought us in for a test run just to ask us what we would be doing and what would make us most comfortable. The quietest film set I've ever been on, for sure. But yeah, it was a really lovely experience to feel really included like that.